So grade 2C, today the date is 20 December 21 and day is Monday and we are in week 3 of semester 2. So today in the Science Learners book, we are going to continue with our unit 3, Changing Materials, lesson number 3, 3.3, Fantastic Elastic. It is on page number 30 and 31 of your Science Learners book. So today in this lesson, we are going to learn that some materials change when they are stretched. Some materials are change when they are stretched. First of all, let's see what are the words that we are going to learn in this lesson. So, first word is stretch. Elastic and fantastic. They are rhyming words. Elastic and fantastic. So stretch, elastic, fantastic. You can write this in your notebook and you can learn the spellings. The meaning I have already make it clear for you people that what is the meaning of stretch and what is the meaning of elastic. So let's see. For in the first lesson, we have studied that materials change, how the materials are changed when we bend them, twist them, stretch them, or squash them. The materials change their shape. Materials change their shape. Then we have studied that we can bend some materials using hands. The example is clay because it is soft and we can easily change its shape to make some new and useful materials. So we can bend easily the clay with our hands. Whereas some of the materials are used by using some of the materials are changed by using heat and tools. Why they are used? Why we use heat and metals to change their shape? Because they are hard. We cannot bend these tools with our hands. So what we do, boys, we heat them or we use some tools to bend them. Okay, now coming to our topic of today. What is the elastic materials? What is elastic material? Materials that can be stretched are called elastic materials. This is the definition of elastic material. What is elastic material, boys? Those materials that can be stretched are called elastic material. Anything that have stretch quality, we will say these are elastic materials. Let's see some of the examples in the next slide. Let me revise the definition for you people. What is elastic material? Materials that can be stretched are called elastic materials. What is the elastic materials? You can see here rubber bands, clothes. Some of the clothes are also that have elastic quality or elastic property, and balloons. So these all materials have elastic. They can be stretched. So we can say that these materials have elasticity. These materials have elasticity. Their property is elastic. They can be stretched. They can be stretched easily with when we are using our hands. We can stretch them easily. So such materials are called elastic materials, okay, that can be easily stretched are called elastic materials. Rubber band is stretch. You can see we can stretch rubber band easily, so we can say that rubber band has elastic property, or rubber band is the elastic material. Rubber band is elastic material. Okay, which things is elastic? Here are some of the things you can see on your screen. Some of these things are elastic and some of these things are not elastic. So let's see. Okay, hammer is not elastic. Phone is not elastic. Iron is not elastic. Glasses are not elastic. Mirror is not elastic. Lamp is, and this one, drilling machine. Okay, let's see which are elastic. This is elastic. Rubber bands are elastic. Erasers are elastic. This is elastic. And lamp, boys, look, here is a thread. When we stretch the thread, what happens? It helps us to on the light. So we can say the thread or the button in the lamp is elastic. When we pull the thread of lamp, what happens? It is on. When we stretch it again, it is closed. So we can say it is elastic. And the last, trampoline. You can see in the parks and some of the houses, they have also this trampoline in their house. So when we jump on trampoline, what happens? We can go up and we can bounce back. So we can say that trampoline is also elastic material. It has elasticity. Whereas phone, hammer, iron, and the drilling machine is not elastic. It is hard. It cannot be stretched. Okay. Now see on your books, what material is rope made of? What material is rope made of? If you can see on your books, boys, there a man is bungee jumping, and in the bungee jumping we use rope. So rope is elastic rubber. Okay, so rope is made of rubber, and the property of rubber is elastic. It can stretch. So we use, in bungee jumping, we use such a rope that have elastic property, so that you can jump. When you can jump, there is stretch in the rope. You can go down and then you can easily bounce back. Okay, now we are going to talk about rubber. What is rubber? Rubber is natural material made from sap of rubber tree. What is rubber, boys? That we can make different materials from rubber. When we have studied about materials in grade 1, we have also studied that rubber is a material. So now we are saying that rubber is a natural material. What is the meaning of natural? Means nature has made the rubber. Humans cannot make rubber. So rubber is a natural material made from sap of rubber tree. Here you can see sap of rubber tree. This is rubber tree, and the white solution, you can say, it is called sap of rubber tree. We cut part of the tree, and the liquid that comes out of rubber tree is called sap of rubber tree, and with this we can make rubber. Okay, so rubber is a natural material. It comes from the sap of rubber tree. You can see in the picture, this white thing is called sap of rubber tree. This is rubber tree, and the white liquid is sap of rubber tree. Sports players use elastic materials to train their muscles. You can see here, when the sports when they are practicing, they use elastic material, okay, so that when they are running, they can bounce, they can stretch. Why they use elastic materials? Because they want to have elasticity so that they can also easily be stretched. So they use elastic materials when they are training and they are making their muscles, they are practicing, they are doing exercise, or they are making practice for their sports. They use elastic materials to train them. You can see here is the person who is helping them, and the sports player is running with the ball in their hand. Here is the elastic material, or you can say a rubber that has elastic property. It will help them to build their muscles. So boys, your task 1 is on page number 18 of your activity book. In this exercise, you can show about stretching elastic bands. Paula and Salima stretched different elastic bands. They were very careful to keep the elastic away from their eyes. This is what happened. Very this elastic, very thin. This elastic is very thin. That's why it is broke. Medium elastic, stretched a lot. The elastic broke. Thin elastic broke again. And we have thick elastic. You have to complete the questions. Look at the elastic band A, B, and C, and D, and answer the questions. So boys, this is your task. Try to complete it, and after a while, we are going to check the answers.